What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shakes. I'm coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over two things. Number one is how the Eagles are using Devonta Smith. Number two, I want to go over RPOs and run plays. Okay, and it's going to kind of make sense later on when I do talk about it. But first, Devonta Smith. Like, I don't know why you're doing pick plays to open up Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith could run routes. Okay, he's a technical route runner and probably going to be one of the best route runners in the league. Obviously, this offense has no identity right now. No identity whatsoever. So what do? You're doing a pick play. Greg Ward gets the call, gets the penalty for it. Okay, I get it. But they did it during the Falcons game. If you guys remember, that's how they opened up Devonta Smith for his first touchdown of the season. You know, Zach Ertz just got, kind of turned around, got in front of the corner, and that was pretty much it, and opened him up. They were on like the 10, 15-yard line in that game. They had a lot more field to work with, so it works. But at the goal line, on the 2, 3-yard line, wherever they were, you're bunched up. There's not much room. Okay, you're bunched up on the line, and it's hard for a receiver to not contact anybody. So Greg Ward got that call. I don't know why you need to do a pick play for Devonta Smith. He had the 2-point conversion in the back of the end zone when Jalen Hurts, broke a tackle, scrambled to his right, and almost got sacked, and threw it back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion that we got up 3 points in the game before that big turnaround. So, I don't know why you have to do picks for Devonta Smith. Just let Devonta Smith be Devonta Smith. You don't have to do pick plays for him, or at least try to get in front of the guy and obviously can't contact him. Whoever's trying to open it up for Devonta Smith, it's just unnecessary. It's just really unnecessary. On a slant route, he had a PI call on top of it. Devonta Smith was drawing penalties, so he's going to draw the penalty. Okay, so you don't really need to. I don't know why they have to use picks or try to use fake pick plays to open up Devonta Smith, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Secondly, RPOs. Okay, Miles Sanders. Look, if he asks for a trade after this year, I don't blame him. Period. I really don't. I really don't at this point. But with this RPO system, I don't want Nick Sirianni to think that RPOs are run plays, because they're not. It's a run pass option. Quarterback keeps it. Quarterback gives it to the running back, whatever it is, okay? It's not a run play. I don't know. Nick hasn't said this, but I really hope he's not using the RPO system. Obviously, it fits Jalen Hurts' strengths as a quarterback because, he likes to move around. He's got mobility, but when it comes to RPOs, they're not run plays. Like, you're not, like last week against KC, he was under center. They did a lot of different things with him, which I liked. I know we don't use a fullback or anything like that, but, you only ran the ball at Miles Sanders 11 times, and don't tell me that, teams are seeing the same thing every single week and they're defending it well. Okay, and when Nick gives excuses saying, it's just not how the defense, what the look the defense gave us, which is a bunch of, you have a home run hitter in Miles Sanders. Okay, you have a home run hitter, and yeah, the guy went out of bounds a few times at the end of the game. Besides those 3 carries that he had at the end of the game, which went pretty well, he would have had less than 10 carries this game. They ran with him at the end to obviously give up some clock, but during the game, he got shut down. I think there was 2 times he ran north and south. He only had. It's embarrassing. The screen plays to the left and right side are ridiculous, but the RPOs do not count as run plays. It's an option to run the ball, but it doesn't mean it's an actual run play. So people just can't get confused on that. And Nick is smarter than that. He knows what he's doing. So at the end of the day, if Miles Sanders after this year, everybody, even Seth Joyner was talking about it the other day, and doesn't blame this kid if he goes upstairs and says, and asks for a trade after this year. It could happen, guys. It could happen. And you know what? I don't blame Miles Sanders. I don't. If anything happened to him after this year, I'd wish him well. I'd say good luck, and I would be really pissed off. Like, really pissed, because, Gainwell's good, but Miles Sanders is better. Gainwell could be a nice complimentary piece and could potentially be the number 1 running back. I don't want Gainwell being drafted in the 5th round. The excuse, just like we drafted Derek Barnett. Vinny Curry was making a lot of money, and we ended up releasing him. We drafted Derek Barnett, and then we brought Vinny Curry back on a cheaper deal. So I don't want drafting Gainwell to be the reason that, because, we're drafting Kenneth Gainwell, and if he does work out, then Miles Sanders is probably going to walk, and we're just going to keep Gainwell. I hope that's not the case. But Miles Sanders needs more opportunity. This is ridiculous. This is just totally ridiculous at this point. So I don't know what the case is or what's going to happen, but if Miles Sanders wants out of Philadelphia after this year, and then people are asking me like, oh, well, maybe he'll want a cheaper deal after. No, like rookie deals, guys, after their 4th year, yeah, they're going to want to secure the bag, and they want that big contract. I mean, that's how they get all their money is they get that big contract and they work for it. And obviously, Miles Sanders ain't going to get that big contract if they're not giving him opportunity. Okay, unless another team knows he has a lot of talent, which we all know he does. He has that home run ability. Give him the football. Who cares what the defense looks like? Miles Sanders can move around, guys. Why do you draft guys like Landon Dickerson? Why do you draft offensive linemen that are good against the run, but you don't run the ball? Why do you have Jordan Howard sitting on the bench still? Why is Boston Scott you had 3 running backs that are active and you don't use him? And Boston Scott is in special teams. I mean, you have a bruiser back that, and you pretty much left Miles Sanders. You're like you protected him this whole offseason and preseason, like you're gonna unlock the cage and just let him rip, which you didn't let him do at all. So I don't see, I don't get it. I don't get it. You have Nick Sirianni that comes from a run-heavy offense with the Colts last year. Shane Steichen, offensive coordinator, comes from a run-heavy offense from the Chargers last year. So, where are these run plays? Why aren't they running him enough? It makes no sense to me. Last year and this year, almost the same. Not straying away from the run, obviously, but it's worse this year. Last year was bad. We thought last year was bad. This year's worse. So I don't want them using RPOs as we do run plays, but it's not a run play because it's technically not a run play. Use different formations for run plays. I mean, you're making it too obvious, and the RPOs you got to switch it up. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the whole thing with Devonta Smith with the pick plays. Do you have to open him up? Why are they still doing that? And obviously Miles Sanders' frustrations. And you know what? I don't blame him for trying to make a big play or whatever. He knows he's not getting many snaps, and it's not right. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think on both of these situations, and I will see you later. I'll see you guys later. Put up, follows live. Peace out, guys. Peace.